Good morning, everyone. I decided to perform a quick evaluation of different price range harmonicas. Four of them. I will have this one, 16 hole, pretty budget type harmonica, and 16 hole. And here I'll have a Shang, Chinese-made heavy 12-hole harmonica. It's heavy by weight. And the third one is the Harmo Angel 16 harmonica. Pretty low price. And finally, the Honor Super 64 harmonica, more of a high-end harmonica. And a lot of times people grab a harmonica and they'll play a tune and keep it on a low register or mid register, and it'll sound just fine. But the way to test a harmonica is I found out is to play arpeggios. Just pick one arpeggio that will cover the entire scale from low octave to higher octave, and see how easy it is to run through an arpeggio without losing your breath. And the one that wins, the most responsive one, is going to save your breath. So it's not you. Sometimes the problem is the harmonica, how responsive the reeds are throughout the entire range. So let me choose an arpeggio here. I'll do the B flat major 7th. Arpeggio requires some slide work, and I'll do it fairly slowly. And let's see how they rate. So if you want to play a tune that is a bit more complex than just quarter, half notes, full notes, when you need to do some 8th, 16th notes, fast breathing, you definitely want to use a responsive harmonica, not the low-end harmonicas. So here's the Swan, B flat, major 7. I'm a little bit out of breath, running it up and down a few times. And there are some issues. It's not sealed on the upper octave. And being that the reeds are so short, it requires more air. And if it's not sealed properly, then there's a lot of air escaping. And you have to blow hard or draw hard to make a sound, and you end up breathless at the end. So it's not a bad harmonica. I use it a lot for just initial practice. Now, neither of these harmonicas that are laying on a table here have been warmed up, which is helpful to warm up the harmonicas to body temperature, and also let the breath savers, the reeds, not the reeds, the valves, to rattle a little bit, and then kind of warm up where the rattling stops. So there might be a rattle here since I have not warmed them up and I haven't blown into them before doing this little test. So let's switch from the Swan to the Shang. Shang, by the way, is a heavy harmonica. I think it's made out of solid aluminum. I don't think they make a 16 hole. This is a 12 hole, and it's loud, pretty loud. So for the price, it's not a bad investment. Same arpeggio. I'm not as much out of breath here as compared to the Swan. This is a little bit more expensive, but it's still a fairly cost-effective harmonica. And again, the problem starts on the upper octave, you know, where you hit hole number 9, 10, 11. It's still a little bit of an effort to make a sound, and I don't know if it's it doesn't feel like it leaks. It's just that in order to make a sound come out, you have to just force more air in. So you cannot really play gentle on the upper register. Something to remember, but I like the volume of this harmonica, and it doesn't leave me as breathless as the cheaper models. Now we're going up to another one. I wouldn't say up or down, it's just a harmonica. I think it's made in the US actually, and it appears solid and it feels solid. And 16 hole. Well, let's see how that does here. Same arpeggio. It's okay. I think the upper register is a little bit easier to blow and draw on. Of course, it's not warmed up, and I'm not as skilled in this particular B flat major 7th arpeggio, but I'm pretty happy with the effort or the lack thereof to overblow into the higher register and be completely out of breath. But you know, when you struggle blowing and drawing, it also affects your playing, because you're going to linger or kind of wonder. It catches you by surprise. You know, wait a minute, you can't just jump through when you realize that it takes more effort to make a good sound come out of it. So that's something to remember. All right, and now to the big mama here, the Honor Super S64. Again, none of them has been warmed up, and you probably noticed that the arm had a little bit of rattling sound to it. I'm not demonstrating my skill in arpeggios, rather than I'm demonstrating the ease of playing for you guys to judge if you're pondering which harmonica you want to buy. Let's see. It still makes you breathless, but definitely I'm getting great response from this harmonica, even in the high register. So yeah, you want to play fast licks that go up and down the scales, 4 octaves. I did not play the low octaves, of course, which is also a little problematic sometimes with the low notes. Sometimes they tend to get bogged down because the reeds are so long. You have to be careful how you blow or draw to make a sound. Let me just try to do 1 octave lower. I'd say that if you have the money, get one of these. You'll definitely enjoy playing it better than all the other ones. So that's it. Hope you got something out of this, and have a good day.